Each car only had room for two. Tanya, still clinging to Liam's arm, chattered away as they both climbed into a car together. Only after they were seated did they seem to remember I existed, casting apologetic looks my way. Sorry, girlfriend. We just got caught up talking, Tanya said, slapping her forehead. Hey, how about you and Liam ride the next one together? Liam looked conflicted. Don't be mad, Thea. I'll come find you right after. I watched the Ferris wheel begin to rise, a quiet tisk escaping my lips. This was so much trouble. I never thought my first relationship would die so quickly. I realized I didn't like Liam that much anymore. In my mind, Zoe's words played on a loop. Don't try to change a guy. If he's no good, just replace him. So I found a second one. After the amusement park disaster, I stopped seeing Liam. Instead, I went with Zoe to a bar. I'd never been to one before, and the novelty of it all was exciting. It was there that I met my second boyfriend, Finn. He was beautiful, with a head of messy blonde curls. When I saw him, he was on stage with a guitar, singing his heart out. The girls in the crowd were screaming for him, but Zoe was unimpressed. She raised her glass with a smirk. See that? That's the kind of guy you want. Hot, talented, the kind of guy who looks good on your arm. I scribbled her words down in my notebook, completely missing what she said next. But a guy like that? Fun for a fling maybe, but he's definitely a player. So after the set, I intercepted Finn as he was leaving and asked for his number. He studied me for a long moment before a slow smile spread across his face. You look like a good girl. What are you doing in a place like this? He was pretty sharp, but Zoe said love was a strange and mysterious thing. So what if I was a good girl? Didn't good girls deserve love too? After I got his number, I texted him every day. Good morning, good night, reminders to wear a jacket when it was cold and drink water when it was hot. I wasn't so much a potential girlfriend as I was his personal assistant, but for some reason, Finn seemed to love it. We somehow stumbled into a relationship. After we got together, I spent almost all my free time with him. He seemed to have a lot of it, and he was incredibly generous, covering all my expenses and taking a strange delight in dragging me on shopping sprees. But Finn also had a lot of friends. So many that there wasn't a single person in the bar who didn't know him. When he started taking me around to different clubs, I started getting some unfriendly looks. Well, look who's in a relationship, a woman with fiery red hair said, a cigarette dangling from her fingers. She blew a cloud of smoke in my direction. Finn just grinned and slung an arm around my shoulder. What's wrong, Sasha? Jealous? Sasha rolled her eyes, but a smile played on her lips. Get over yourself. If I got jealous over you, I'd have died of acid reflux by now. Her dismissive gaze raked over me, ending in a sneer. Wow, a good girl. Since when did your taste change? Guess you get tired of spicy and decide to try a salad. Finn shot back, turning to me. Thea's great. She never gets jealous, right? Just like I did with Liam, I gave him a gentle, serene smile. Of course. It makes me happy to see you have so many friends. Sasha rolled her eyes again and shoved her phone in his face. Two of my friends want your number. You gonna add them or what? Finn didn't move. He just looked at me. What do you think? Should I? I had no idea what he wanted me to say. Zoe never covered this. When faced with a situation I didn't understand, I tended to give non-committal answers. So I blinked. It's up to you. Whatever you want. My expression was perfectly innocent, my tone completely neutral, but for some reason, Finn looked pissed. His face went cold as he took out his phone, added the two contacts, and then shoved it back in his pocket. Sasha's smirk deepened. She flicked her cigarette butt to the ground. Huh, and here I thought you'd found the one. Guess not. Finn didn't say anything. He just grabbed my hand, led me out of the bar, and dropped me off at my dorm. I didn't understand what had just happened, so I went to consult Zoe again. She was lounging in a slinky dress, applying lipstick. After hearing my story, she burst out laughing. You idiot! Your boyfriend is a total player. I suggest you find a chance to check his phone. If he's trash, don't get emotional, don't cry about it, just get out, Zoe said, pursing her lips. Your time is precious. Don't waste it on guys. She turned to me, her expression serious. Thea, a guy can be bad, but he can't be trash. You remember what I told you, right? I nodded firmly. I know. If a guy's no good, replace him. Exactly, Zoe said, relieved. And remember, no getting all mushy and losing your head. If there's a problem, you replace him. She had more faith in me than anyone. I barely knew what I was looking for in a boyfriend, and she was already worried I was going to turn into a hopeless romantic. How wonderful. So,